Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, please do me a favor to subscribe. Okay, today we are going to learn how to make this Ankara handbag. Without taking your time, let's get started. Okay guys, I'm going to use this Nigerian print for this tutorial. So this tutorial is going to be in two parts. It's going to have part one and part two because I don't want it to be that lengthy. So if you watch part one, you watch out for the part two. So now I'm going to give you a rundown of all the materials we are going to use for this tutorial. So without taking your time, let's get started. But I'm going to keep the Nigerian print aside. So this is what we are going to use for our front, our base, and our back. And what I have here is the width is 11 inches by 23 inches. That's what we are using. I want to expand this. 11 inches by 23 inches. So what I'm using for my front is 9.5 inches. Then the back also is 9.5 inches. So 9.5 plus 9.5, it will be 19 inches. So the remaining 4 inches will be for the base. So this is a marco. I'm using marco for this. Now you know that this will be lined. The lining, I'm using this chipboard. I'm using this chipboard for the lining. So what I did here now, remember that my width is 11 inches. For this chipboard, I reduced quarter inch on this side and quarter inch, which is half inch. So what I have here now is 10.5 inches. While the length on this, I have 23 inches. Then I reduced it by the length. I reduce quarter inch here and quarter inch here. That means what I have here now is 22.5 inches. So this is for this. Then for the two sides, I'm using this carry board. So this I'm using, remember our base is 4 inches. So here is 4 inches by 9.5. And remember that our front, the length is 9.5, the back, the length is 9.5. So that's how we generate this measurement for the size. So for this size, it is, this way is 4 inches and this way is 9.5. I have two pieces. Like I explained in the front, I also have this chipboard for the lining because we line the inside. So what I did is I reduced quarter inch here, quarter inch on the both sides for the length. For the width, I reduced quarter inch here, I reduced quarter inch here. That's what I did, and I have two pieces. For the zipper panel, I'm using this chipboard for the zipper panel. So what I have here is 1.5 inches by 11, and I have two pieces. So for the D-ring holder, I have this 1 inch by 4 inches. By the time I put my D-ring, I will fold it this way. So this is how it will be. So I have 2 inches, 1 inch by 4 inches, two pieces. So for the handle, I'm using this leather for the handle. I will also use the African print on it. So this handle, what I have is 2 inches by 21 inches, and I have two pieces. So now we are going to start we are going to cover all the materials that I have just explained to you, and I'm going to use this African print to cover everything. So the next thing we are going to do now is to start gumming our African print on our materials. So first, I'm starting with this. So I'm going to put my gum on this side. So we are going to allow it to dry. I'm going to keep this aside. We are going to open up our African print this way. The wrong side will be facing us. This is the right side. So you will now carry your marker that you have already applied gum on and gently place it on the African print. Remember that you are going to leave allowances on the both all the sides of the marker. So when you are placing it, you take note of that. So you press it down. You look at, see what I'm doing. I've placed it and I'm pressing it down so that it will be relaxed on my African print. So the next thing now is to cut it out. So this is what we have now after cutting it out. So you press it down to remove all the bubbles. You press it down very well to remove all the bubbles. Look at what I'm doing. What I'm doing is to remove all the bubbles so that the African print will be very smooth on the marker. So after doing it this way, I'm going to turn it to the wrong side. The way I shape the edges. So now I'm going to fold it in. So you apply gum on the edges. Okay, I'm going to allow it to dry for some seconds. After that, I will start folding it in. So this is what I have now after folding in the edges. What I did on this one is what I'm going to do to other panels. So okay guys, I'm done gumming everything. This is the main body and this is the lining for it. This is the two sides and this is the lining for it. This is the zipper tab and this is the lining for it. These are our two handles and this is the D-ring holder. So this is where we will end the part 1. The part 2 is going to be on the sewing of the bag. Thank you for watching. Please watch out for the part 2. God bless you.